In our Health Watch report, how a woman claims a robot saved her life. Local 3's Connie Fellman has more.
It's not much of a stretch to say a Green Bay woman's life was recently saved thanks to a robot. That's the technology that allowed an Aurora Baker Medical Center pulmonologist to diagnose her lung cancer early enough to treat and before it would have been detected on a typical chest x-ray. When Green Bay's Jane McLeod retired last June, she was looking forward to getting back out and enjoying life after the last few years dealing with the pandemic.
Just to get out.
It's been a long time since we've been.
Yeah, it seems like I've been cooped, for so many years.
But when she started having trouble breathing and coughing, she knew instinctively it was something more than the common cold.
I didn't feel right. I just knew there was something wrong.
McLeod's retirement isn't going quite as she had planned.
So you haven't been retired for a year?
Nope. And then I get this.
This is a tiny nodule in her right lung. Doctors found it on a CT scan of her lungs.
Was concerning about the possibility of a early cancer.
McLeod was referred to pulmonologist Dr. Raul Mendoza with Aurora Baker Medical Center.
With her particular history, we believe that, pursuing diagnosis was very important.
McLeod had no family history of lung cancer, but Mendoza says her history as a smoker put her at high risk.
Risk for lung cancer is 95% is cigarette smoking.
Mendoza wanted a diagnosis fast.
Time, it makes a difference with lung cancer. The earlier you make the diagnosis, the higher the chances of cure.
Fortunately, he had the latest technology available to do a robotic bronchoscopy, a precision technique which allows doctors to pinpoint the exact location of even the tiniest mass. He compares the procedure to a navigation technology we're all familiar with.
We create a map that will tell us exactly where is the address, like Google Maps.
He says the standard method of using a CT scan alone can get doctors close.
You are in the neighborhood, you are in the street, but you cannot find the house.
The robotic bronchoscopy brings you right to the front door, leading to a quicker diagnosis, which ultimately means a better prognosis.
On her case, based on the information that we have, there is a very, very, very high likelihood that her cancer will be cured.
Cured by surgically removing McLeod's tumor. But Mendoza says she'll likely be spared from having to undergo radiation or chemotherapy, thanks to early detection.
It's just a miracle that they found something like that.
As relieved as McLeod is about her positive prognosis for lung cancer, sitting down to talk about it in front of a TV camera brings up a whole new medical concern.
You don't know, my blood pressure right now is about 210.
Mendoza says Aurora Baker is the first hospital in Wisconsin to offer robotic bronchoscopy to diagnose lung cancer sooner without invasive surgery. And that's your Health Watch. I'm Connie Fellman, Local 3 News.